Ranger Russ back again. I had a great opportunity to show you guys what happens here at Hammonasset. This raccoon has gotten into a dumpster and it might be able to get out. We've added a little trash there, but I'm not sure if it wants to get out at this point. So I'm going to assist this raccoon in leaving the dumpster. I'm waiting for pedestrians to move away, and then we're going to close. Once we get it out, we will close the door and make sure that it can't get back in. So you can hear it grunting and growling at me right now. It's hiding under the trash bag, which is kind of funny. All right, I'm going to grab my net. So I use either a net or a catch pole. I'm hoping that it will leave on its own, because there's enough trash over there for it to leave. So let's see. All right, it thinks that I'm its friend right now, which is not necessarily a good sign. All right, why are you going over there? That's pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's see. I don't know, I can't set my phone down to show you. So he is looking for food right here with me watching him. He doesn't care. He's going to grab a meal, he or she. You can't tell boys from girls by their color or pattern. It looks a little warm. It's probably hot in there. He's panting quite a bit. That could be stress. It could be that he's overheated. Let's see if I set that down like that. We're going to see if we can get him to leave. So you should see him going out the door. I'm going to use a big net and encourage him to leave. We don't really want them using the dumpsters. There he goes. We don't want them using the dumpsters for food, because that could cause an encounter with people. So we do try and scare them, get it so they don't come back. And he's playing hide and seek with me right now. And there he goes, or she. There it goes. All right, I see something right here. This is not a good sign. You see this trail that it went down? This is a well-worn path, so this raccoon uses this path regularly to come in and out of the dumpster. So we really need to keep our dumpsters closed. It's the same thing in your homes. If you keep your trash secure so wild animals can't get it, you're going to be much less likely to have unwanted encounters with wildlife, and we don't want these kind of encounters. The public are using these dumpsters regularly, and if the public were coming up, throwing something in the dumpster, you're going to be cornering a raccoon, scaring a raccoon. It's not a good sign. So it's really a good idea for you around your homes, keep your trash secure, keep anything that a raccoon or any wild animal might consider food needs to be kept under control, kept out of their reach, kept secure. This raccoon, obviously by that path, is regularly coming in and out of the dumpster. There are people walking all around me right now. People walked by as I was getting ready to do this. I had to wait. There are people walking their dogs all around me. I probably see 10 people just right here. So this raccoon could really become a nuisance. And if an animal becomes a nuisance, people usually raccoon. So it's our mistake that causes wild animals to lose their lives, because we get them too used to food. They get used to this food source, and then they become a problem. So in order to reduce that, make sure you close the doors of the, if you're at Hammonasset, close the dumpster door after you use it. And the wildlife will appreciate not being caught in the dumpster. Sometimes we do get them trapped in the dumpsters, and I actually have to rescue them. That one could get out, but it's only because we added, Gia was here, she added some trash in there, and that's how he was able to climb right out of there. It's not natural for the raccoon to be out during the day. So typically raccoons are crepuscular or nocturnal. So evening, dusk, dawn, and nighttime are the most common. But just because they're out in the day does not mean that they are rabid or sick or have something wrong with them. The raccoons learn that there's food available during the day, so they're going to come out during the day. I had someone stop by the nature center one time, and they said, I get a raccoon visiting my yard every day. It's in the daytime. It's about 11 o'clock every Wednesday. So I asked when trash day was, and it turned out that recycling day was Wednesday. They got there around noon, and she put the cans that she had cats, so cat food cans, in a recycling bucket, which was easily accessible to the raccoon. The raccoon learned that, and every day at 11 o'clock, the raccoon showed up to get a quick meal. So they are opportunistic. They are very, very intelligent. They can get very brave if they're around people too much. They get too used to people, and that's when we run into problems. So our behavior affects their behavior. So we can't control an animal's way of thinking. The animals are out looking for food. What we can control is our behavior, and it will adjust how they behave. So if we're keeping our food safe and secure and not easily accessible to wild animals, they're going to be much less likely to encounter us or to even be out in the daytime. All right. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this little side episode of an adventure, and I will see you all this afternoon at 2 o'clock for our actual program.